Fox News alert for you now. A search underway at this hour for 3 Afghan soldiers who disappeared while training at a U.S. military base here in the United States. WFXT reporter Jessica Reyes is live outside Joint Base Cape Cod. Jessica, what else do we know this morning?
Hi, good morning. Well, the search for those 3 is on in full force this morning. We know that they have been missing since Saturday, but right now officials with the Massachusetts National Guard are sort of downplaying this, saying at this point there is no indication that these 3 pose any threat to the public. But we do know that all 3 of them are members of the Afghan National Army, and we're told that 1 of them is a major and 2 of them are captains. We know that they got here on September 11th. For a training program hosted by the Massachusetts National Guard and the U.S. Central Command. 200 soldiers from 6 different countries are all taking part in it, including the U.S. And the goal of this exercise is apparently to promote cooperation among the countries and prepare them for international events. Now, the Director of Public Affairs for Joint Base Cape Cod, he tells us that the visiting soldiers, they're not required to stay on base, and he says that these 3 were last seen at the Cape Cod Mall in Hyannis, Massachusetts. Now, as of this morning, still no word on where they may be or what may have happened to them, but here's international law enforcement and security consultant Dan Linsky, formerly of the Boston Police Department, with his take on this situation.
I mean, each hour that goes by gets a little more concerning, and finding out why you can't get in touch with them, why they haven't reached out to somebody. As time goes on, it gets more concerning. The other thing is, were they victims of some type of violent act? So hopefully they're extended their weekend, and at some point they're going to show up at their base tonight or be found by folks.
So as you just heard, concern growing with every hour that these 3 are missing. But as I mentioned, officials with the base are saying that at this point, there's no indication that these 3 pose any threat to the public. Even so, the search is on in full force this morning, and it includes law enforcement agencies at the local, state, and federal level, including the FBI. That's the latest. Live from Sandwich, Massachusetts, I'm Jessica Reyes. Back to you guys.
All right, Jessica, thank you very much. Live report from Cape Cod.